Several areas in Italy, February 14, 2025.
Guardate qua il macello.
Extreme bad weather is hitting Salento. A violent hailstorm hit this morning, February 14th, on Gagliano del Capo, in the Lecce area, with consequent flooding of the city center. Videos on social media testify to the disruption to traffic and the large amount of water that continues to fall on the town of Salento in these hours. Another record hailstorm in southern Salento in Gagliano, Gagliano del Capo, Spongano and many other municipalities in the area. The streets this morning appeared covered with a layer of compact and thick ice, in some places even several tens of centimeters. The accumulation of ice has made it dangerous to travel on the roads and has created traffic disruptions, but fortunately has not caused massive damage. Numerous vehicles from the Civil Protection and ONUS are working to clear the main roads and communication routes in the areas affected by the weather phenomena. Hail and thunderstorms were also recorded during the night on the Strait of Otranto, while other disturbances are expected to arrive in the next few hours by meteorologists. The invitation to caution is mandatory. The habit of associating Capo di Lucca with the sun and breathtaking landscapes overlooking the sea makes everything this morning so bizarre and alienating. Between dangerously icy roads and enormous piles of hail which, observed from afar, look like fresh snow, the wave hit a portion of territory much larger than the eastern coast and the immediate hinterland, passing from Corsano, Gagliano del Capo again, and the nearby Castignano del Capo, Tricase and Tigiano, Alisano, pushing even further up to Ortel and Paggiardo, just to name a few of the locations. On some there was only a violent discharge of water, while others also suffered the consequences of hail. And indeed, the fact that everything happened approximately between 2:30 and 4 in the morning certainly limited many potential damages, starting from the risk for motorists or of remaining trapped in their cars, between streets transformed into sudden torrents in flood. The inconveniences that are being felt this morning are severe. Various local civil protection sections are still working to remove the ice. And ONUS, in a note sent to the editorial offices at 10:50, also warned that a section of the State Road 275 is temporarily closed to traffic at the height of Gagliano del Capo. It sent its own teams to the site to clean the road surface and restore full safety conditions for road traffic. Until the end of the operations, The note concluded, traffic will remain directed with signs on site on provincial roads 351 and 74-inch. At 11:30, the update, road reopened. For now, it does not seem that there has been any major structural damage, even if some vehicles, including a bus, ended up off the road and several houses were flooded. A real count will only be possible at the end of the operations, and above all, when the emergency is actually over, given that new storms cannot be ruled out in the next few hours. However, significant damage to crops can already be predicted, exactly what farmers, already tried by 1,000 problems, did not want. The streets of the northern area of Milan were covered in white in the early afternoon, but it's not snow. A strong hailstorm has whitened cars and sidewalks. A yellow alert for strong winds had already been issued yesterday in Milan, valid from 6 a.m., and for the entire day. The atmospheric phenomenon is called round snow, in German Graupel. These are small grains of ice, white and opaque, with a diameter of about 2 to 5 millimeters, which form a light layer of ice whitening the streets as if it had snowed. The Graupel was triggered by a core of very cold air, descending from northern Europe, which also caused a sharp drop in temperatures. The Graupel, explains Mateo.it, is formed by the growth of a snowflake and is a typical phenomenon of the winter season, while hail is formed inside a storm cloud through a process of freezing and refreezing of water due to ascending currents, and is frequent in the summer season. The sky, clear all morning, was pierced by lightning and thunder shortly after 2 p.m., announcing the violent hailstorm, which was followed by moments in which rain mixed with sleet.